What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to the most encouraging YouTube channel on the interwebs. If you're new here, my name is Looloo. Iced oat milk latte, always. Always. Okay, so today I want to share a quote with you that really encouraged me, and I want to chat a little bit about it. It says, "You don't have to wait until the conditions are perfect for you to become the person you desire to become. You can become that person now, or at least practice thinking like that person, making decisions like that person, moving through the world like that person, adoring yourself like that person, desiring like that person, receiving new experiences of pleasure and adventure like that person." You don't have to wait until the conditions are perfect before we actually start becoming the person that we want to be, right? Like, we don't have to wait until we have all the money before we start making decisions as a wealthy person would. We don't have to wait to become the person that we want to be, because that person is already inside of us. We just have to start showing up as her. And so I just love this so much, because it is so important that we understand that the person that we desire to become, the woman that we desire to become, is already inside of us, and all we have to do is show up like her every single day. And one thing that has really put me in my place is to stop seeking outside validation, because it's when I seek outside validation from others that I kind of can lose sight from that person that I really want to be, because I start to hide certain parts of me, or I just shrink in a sense. And so you can become that person now, or at least practice thinking like that person. Like, if you want to be a positive, go-lucky, happy woman on a mission, then start thinking like her. Like, how would that girl think? Write it down and start showing up as her, making decisions like that person. If you want to be a wealthy businesswoman, or a woman who is just a great friend, or someone who just shows up for herself and others, then start making decisions like that person. Like, who do you have to become and wake up every day and show up as, to be that person who shows up for her friend and shows up for herself and shows for her purpose in the world? Does that make sense? You don't have to wait until the conditions are perfect for you to move through the world like that person, adore yourself like that person. I love these two so much, because it is so easy for us to feel crappy sometimes, and then to start showing up crappy, I know what, sometimes when I don't feel good, I'm just like, I can just not want to show up for myself. And but one thing that has really just encouraged me is showing up on the days that I don't feel like showing up, and dressing up like that boss woman that I want to be and that I am, right? And showing up as that consistent woman that I am. And so we don't have to wait until we are the perfect size, or have said all the right things and done all the right things, to start adoring ourselves. And so I know for me, this is really, really crucial, because sometimes I can be so hard on myself, and it can be kind of challenging for me to just adore myself and to really appreciate all of the things about me. And so I think that's such a great one, because we don't have to wait until we're showing up perfect in the world. First of all, trying to show up perfect is just completely unrealistic, and we're never going to be perfect, and we need to just embrace the fact that we are not perfect and not be ashamed of it, right? If you want to be a woman who goes on adventures, or I don't know, why don't you tell me in the comments what type of woman that you want to be, and just start showing up as that new person. If you want to be someone who receives well, and who receives new experiences of pleasure, then start doing little things for yourself every week, every day, once a week, once a month. That is a great example of that, right? Go on a hike, go to your favorite place, go to somewhere that you've always been wanting to go to, because you're so worth it. And you don't have to wait until the conditions are perfect for you to become the person you desire to become. You can become that person now, or at least practice thinking like that person, making decisions like that person, moving through the world like that person, adoring yourself like that person, and desiring like that person, receiving new experiences of pleasure and adventure like that person. Okay? You got this. Love you.